A good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you may be. Hi, folks. But this ain't right. Oh, where did I? There we go. I think. Hey, good morning, folks. I realized I need to make a nice and looking thing out of this instead of just a webcam, but that'll be fun. And I realized I forgot to before all the siblings hop in and make a lot of noise. So, as you can probably guess from the title, today is part 2 of the Back to Basics with Lorim. Last week we talked about how to set up your character. What's a character? How does character creation between work? How do I make one? What are different classes? Short talk about classes. We'll get more into the classes later on. So that's basically what we did last time. Besides some update 19 stuff, fun we had with that. So yeah, the plan for today is to continue the Back to Basics series and have a lot of fun with that. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Good. This is where we left off last time. I explained to you what the different elements were from the UI. The map on the top right, your character portrait and memorial power thing here. Chat that was below where my face is right now, and then the skill bar over here with the inventory over here, and your quests, but not least. Oh, and of course, me. So, sorry if my voice isn't very well today. I think I have a bit of a cold. Excuse me if it's not understandable. But besides that, so that's what we have done last time. Also, thank you for the host, Airthart. Appreciate it very much. So today I will look at you. Sorry. There we go. I will look at you a few different things. The first is how do I move, walk around? What are some tips and tricks? And the beginning of the base of fighting and normal landscape quests. So that's basically what I'm planning to do today. And I see I somehow closed my chat. I'm going to launch it very quickly, since we, or at least I, kinda need that. So there we go. I think, yeah, let's go for it. Brigand guards are taken. So walking around, WASD. W is moving forward, S moving backward, A is turn to the left, and B turn to the right. If you've played video games before, you'll be very familiar with that. Q and E is strafing. Q strafing to the left, and E strafing to the right. So again, if you've played video games, moving around shouldn't be too much of an option. An alternative to turning, which I prefer since it's way more precise, is using the mouse. What you do is you walk straight forward and then press the right mouse button, and then the cursor here is disappearing. Then you can turn. So that's a lot more precise, and you can use it in combination with, say, the A and the D key for turning. So find out what you like and do it. In fact, if you press the right mouse button and then the left, you'll move. So all the way around, same, left to right, works as well. That's a fun thing about movement. Try different things and see what you prefer. Good. I'm going to look at our quest section over here. It says instance jailbreak, that's the quest or mission I'm currently on. And then it says search the satchel for weapons, right click the satchel to loot it. Satchel, I'll walk towards it, and then it pops up. These blue things basically are your guide as well. So read them if you want, or continue watching the series. Both work, or do both if you want. So it says containers and fallen foes can be looted. Look for sparkly effects to indicate that an object has loot on it. Right click the object you wish to loot and then right click the items to loot them. So, okay. Check, right click the satchel. It says opening. This a whole lot of stuff about your inventory and items. Read it, I'll explain it well. Okay. Over here I see items, stick bow and a knife. Now, well, I want them obviously, so I press loot all. If I wanted to loot just a part of it, I should have right clicked the icon of the thing I wanted to see. Check. As you can see, they have popped up here in my inventory. They are having some sort of circly effects on them, which basically means it's new in my inventory. I haven't organized my inventory, so I'll show you how to do it quickly. It's fairly easily. Mess around with it if you want, but the basics are simple. Click this part of the bag. You see that my cursor is changing as well. The pop-up comes that click and drag to move the panel. So I left click and move the panel. You see 4 buttons here. Sorry, 5 if you count this one. From the left to right. This here, no pop-up, but the very left one is where you can buy more inventory space in the LOTRO store. It's a quick link to your LOTRO store. Then to the right is the edit mode. I'll show you in a second what that does. Toggle lock mode, basically I cannot edit anything out of the bag, but I can destroy stuff. I never use it. I have no clue what it does, to be fair. I think you can't edit it. So, if anyone knows what lock mode is, let me know. I've never used that thing in my life, so. And click to sort all your items. It does exactly what it says. It sorts your items. I do it manually since I have a way of sorting it that I like a lot, but that's completely up to you. And this is your search box. I don't need to explain it. Type the item in you need and press enter, and that's it. How easy can it be? Okay, as promised, back to the edit mode. If you click edit mode, you see that this is all changing. I can now select different rows of my bags. If I left click one, say this, and draw it, whoop, hey, that one becomes bigger, and that's one way to well, manage your bag space. Basically, you can make one big bag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, smaller to larger bags depending on how much you've unlocked. All kinds of stuff. You can resize your bags by clicking here on the side. See? That's how you do that. And that's a way of ordering your stuff just the way you like and enjoy it. So this is how I often do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something along these lines, more or less. So yeah, that's bags. Fairly easy, but make sure to look at them. Oh, the reason why I got into my bags was that I got these 2 funny items. Dragging them here. First one is my knife, and the second one is my bow. Okay, I'm going to do a shortcut. Press C for your character panel. It's also this one. Open the character panel. A little button here to the bottom, but I prefer to use C on my keyboard because it's shorter. In the character panel you can see a lot of things. You can see your current armor you're wearing over here, to the right of your character, your weapons and special items bottom, and your jewelry to your left of the character here. In a upcoming video I'll explain completely what different kinds of jewelry and armor do, and basically all of this, your stats. You can look at them and pop-up will come up, so that'll help. But I'll do that soon, but not yet, since you won't deal with this beginning. Good. As said, a knife. I want my knife in my second weapon slot. That's the shield. You put a shield in there if your character has the possibility of using a shield, or a second weapon if your character can dual wield. So I'll put that one in here. Actually, I'll put in the first one. Better. Then the second one here. For a shortcut, you can also right click the item you want to equip. So I want the stick bow since it's better. You can see that because it says 3 to 6 common damage and 1 to 3 common damage is current equip bow. Later on you'll see more stats appearing, and then it's not only the damage that counts, but especially in the beginning, while we are right now, it's the important thing on a weapon. So I right click it and it automatically equips itself. Fair warning. Hey, Aldaleth, good to see you and welcome. How are you doing today? Feeling a bit better? I believe you were feeling a bit under the weather for the past couple of days, weeks, so I hope you're doing better. Anyway, fair warning with this. If you are doing that shortcut trick with right clicking the item, and you can place the item in 2 slots, say 2 different kinds of weapons, 2 earrings, 2 bracelets, or 2 rings, it will automatically and always equip it to the first slot, unless the second one is empty. But if both are filled, it will automatically go to the first slot. So that's something you might want to pay attention to, so that you don't end up with, say, a weapon that's fit for someone level 50 in your first hand, and still this crappy beginner knife, well, basically second hand. That'd be a shame. Hey, not here for long, gotta leave for an appointment in, so munching on cereal. Well, enjoy the cereal and good luck with the apartment. Anyway, this is in short your character screen. You can do loads more. Cosmetic outfits can be set here. Don't worry about those yet. They are not very effective for gameplay, only how your character looks the outside, which doesn't affect your stats per se. I'll explain it later, don't worry. That'll come in the next couple of weeks, along with this. Check. Let's close this window, close that one, and talk to Strider. As you can see, Strider has a fiery ring above his head. Hey Rudy and Joe, good to see you, and how are you doing today? The ring basically means that he has a quest for you, for a mission. Fiery ring means that it's an epic quest, so your main storyline. You have smaller yellow rings, those are your normal quests or side quests, landscape quests, however you want to call them. You have blue rings, which means you have a quest in progress with them and you can get more information or talk to them again. Won't do much 90% of the time. And grey rings, which means you are a bit too underleveled to get to quests. So you need to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 more levels. Doing a bit better after 3 weeks of fire reflection science, but appointment today is a good one. It's a massage. Ooh, that's a good one. Enjoy it. You've definitely earned it, Eldaleth. So, it's a fiery ring. So it's an epic quest main storyline. I'm going to right click it once again, and he gives me a story. You are not the only prisoner here, friend. My fellow Umdir and I have come to rescue a hobbit, but it turns out he's not the hobbit we've been tracking. His escape will be dangerous for us all, for I know that a great evil lurks here. I have heard of its movements and I can feel its presence. Do you know how to fight? Practice with me to get a feel for the weapon. Okay, basically here he explains how you access your inventory and equip your weapon, which I just explained, so I won't reread it. Advise. You should always equip your best weapon before attempting to engage combat. Makes sense, I assume. If you have to fight someone in real life, don't do it, but if you have to, if you have to choose between a baseball bat or just a small twig, I know what I would choose. So Same principle over here. Pick the best weapon you have. You should practice combat with Strider. Okay. For combat there are two options. Basically I can right click him and auto attack and he might die or I get killed, which has quite a higher chance. So to avoid that, you can use your skills. Your skills do you see here on the bottom bar. I currently have 3 skills. Quick shot, 9 to 12 combat damage. It costs 1 power. I currently have 50 power, as you can see here. That's the blue bar top. It costs 1 power and it adds 1 to focus. The hunter has the fun feature that you can build a focus, which you'll see around here in red little squares. Basically, if I have enough focus, I can use, in this case, penetrating shot. It costs me 2 power and also 3 focus. So I need to build some focus first, and then I can use it. As you can see, the first one has 9 to 12 combat damage. The second one has 88 to 91 combat damage. So that's quite a bit better. Usually, skills that consume anything besides power, in this case focus, you have a couple of other things with classes, are better. If you need to unlock a skill by for whatever reason, it's 99% of the times it's stronger than the other skills. Then blindside, melee strike, 2 attacks, and costs 2 power and adds 3 to focus. So if I use that, I can immediately use this one. One more important thing, at the bottom of each tooltip, you can see the cooldown. This one doesn't have one apparently. This one has a 3-second cooldown and a 12-second cooldown. Basically that means how much time needs to pass before you can use it again. Okay, let's go for it. Continue. And this explains what I just said. Prepare yourself to fight him. Get set. Fight. Okay, I want to first use this one since it builds a lot of focus. You can see, ooh, you can see here his morale and his power. So yeah, that's basically the first part. This is you, and whatever you select, if it's self, NPC, satchel, or whatever, another player, you can see the details you want over here. So talk to him again. Hold on, your skill in battle is most impressive. Now listen closely. I will need your help getting out of here. When we leave this jailhouse, the real battle will begin. Follow him outside. Left you see a bit of your story. That's always fun and good to read, since there are a lot of amazing gems in there to write your next objective or objectives. Following through here. Okay, this is a portal. It also pops up. Now, basically, he opened it already for me. If you want to open a portal that I can open, I right-click the door. Right-click is basically your action thing. You do something. Right-click, it will swing open, and you see this. This weird glowy yellow thing means it's a portal, and it transports you to another area. Mostly it's just a door to get inside, outside, or something like that, but sometimes a bit bigger distances. Good. We continue to walk. It says still the instance jailbreak. Speak. Right there. Talk to you again. Stay apart for a time. You should free the 2 innocent hobbits also being held captive here. Helandine, Brandybuck, and Mundus Sackville Baggins. I'll search for signs of the servant of Mordor and learn what I can of his connection to the Black Walls. Amdir, my fellow ranger, is making a safe path for us. He will be waiting for us at the main gate. Free him first. Okay, yeah. So, defeat his capture. I need to defeat some people. Some of the audio, since the game is amazing audio. Oh, that's a bug. That's a big bug right there. Cool. I'll bug it later. So I'm going to attack him. I have 2 options basically. I can start attacking from range, since I'm a hunter, or from close by, so I can use blindside again. But I'm a hunter, I can attack from range. That's my strength. So I will attack from range first, and then attack him close by as soon as he gets close enough, if it ever happens. At the top right of a certain skill you see in this case a red crosshair. This means that I'm out of range to use that skill, but I'm not out of range for this one yet. I have 30 meters range, as you can see over here. 30 meters range, and then within that range I can hit him. So I'll go back a bit so I can shoot as many arrows in his body before before he gets to me. So, okay, now it says it's too far, so I'll go along those lines. Quick shot. And as you can see, he didn't even get to me. You might have noticed a blue number popping over my head. That was plus 20, plus 8 XP, I think it was. So experience points are what you get and use to level up. I currently have 8 out of 100 I need for level 2. To level up you can get more skills, better armor and whatnot. So it is important. See? 8 XP, there you go. Next one. Black Wolf Ruffian. What? Defeated another captor. And where is Calendar? There he is, probably. Let's see. You don't scare me. Luke, a rat escaped this cage. So, I'll quickly use Blindside. I can see that this popped up. This got filled. So 1, 2, 3. So,
how do you do?
That's the folks I was talking about earlier. Friend Amundo is nearby. I think we must save him as well. If we're saying terrible things, we'll need distraction, and I just know what to do. Well, what are you going to do? Just need a bit of play. Do it. That should get their attention. Uh-oh. And it burns, burns, burns. Let's follow her. To this gate. Oh. Will not take the baggins. Okay. There's worse than me, you'll see. Well, he wasn't too bad. Quite easy. Oh, I forgot to mention. There are basically 2 ways to fire off your skills. One is to click them individually, but you don't want to happen that in the middle of a fight you can't find your cursor anywhere and you aren't able to do anything. So a quicker way is to use shortcuts. You can't probably see it very well on, but when you play yourself you can see it probably a lot better. To the bottom right of your skill there's a number 1, 2, 3. This will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, minus, and the equal sign. That all fire that particular skill if you use that key on the keyboard. Note it's not on the numpad but on the row of keys above your QWERTY, Azurity or whatever keyboard you use. There are also 3 more bars up here. You can see the shortcuts. They are Control 1, Control 2, Control 3, etc. Or Alt 1, Alt 2, or Shift 1 and Shift 2, etc. So those are all shortcuts and very useful, I think. So good habit to get into to use your keys instead of your mouse. It's about time. Was I expected to rescue myself? Come on, you big clodpole, get me out of here before those ruffians return. They want to sell me off like a sack of potatoes. Oh, that's not nice. I just saved your ass. Be kind. But, oh well. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Back! Go back to the shadow, fallen king!
Okay, that's good. Oh no, I'm the got stabbed. Which is the Baggins promised to. Uh-oh. Oh, ooh, fire.
Begone, foul spawn! You will not harm these folk!
Oh no, I'm there stabbed. That sucks. Talk to I'm there. Good. The hobbits are out of danger. I'm glad. Not concern yourself. Greatest danger has passed. The Nazgûl fear those who wield fire. Talk to strike. Ugh. No.
I regret that I was but a moment too late, but all is not lost.
Okay, so finish now. It's still in the movie, so watch it while I fill my
Wounded by a black rider,
bottle.
the ranger Umdir escaped with his charges into the wild, making his way back to the village of Archet.
There, Captain Brackenbrook, a retired sellsword, has allowed Strider and his companions to stay and take respite from their cares.
Okay, so basically that little part of the story you just saw me play is unique to every different race. Every different race has another story. So this is the one of the humans. The one of the hobbits also starts in that prison, but it's a bit different. Then you also have elves, which start in a totally other region, along with the dwarves, and you only have also a unique one. So you will encounter different ones depending on your race, but it doesn't matter since the principles are all the same of the game. So, I'm out of the first instance where I've basically learned to summarize walk, how to use an attack, how to speak to people, use things, and to equip new weapons and armor. Now, we are in the town of Archet. If you press M, shortcut for map, sorry, I didn't press it right. You see that this is where we are, Archet. This is a small region around Archet where you basically begin and gain your first 5, 6, 7 levels, more or less. So, you see here the names, the Hunting Lodge over here, Blackwall's Roost, Brown's Folly, and Spridley's Farm. And Archet, of course. You might notice a few symbols. The green symbols, it's a vendor. And this is, for example, a trainer of some kind, the white scroll things. You can see all the things, what they mean, and what else. Here, if you click on filter map notes, you see it all, what they are, and what symbols are, and you can select what you want to see and don't want to see on the map. If you press escape, you close down. And if you press M again, and you open up the map again. Right click means zooming out. See, this is the area of Bree, so it's a lot bigger. This is Archet where we just saw the map from, and this is the rest of Bree with, of course, City of Bree. What else? But also Buckland over here, the Barrow Downs, Midgewater Marshes, Chatwood, a few well-known stuffs. And you can zoom in on different parts. For example, of course, you see a little zooming in symbol popping in. I see Gold Forest. Ah, cool. Or go Barrow Downs. These are the Barrow Downs. Okay, zooming out again. There are a lot more regions. For example, this is Eriador with Breland, the Shire. You can zoom in again. See the Shire over here. Or let's say the Trollshaws with Rivendell. Or you can go to Angmar if you would like. See, Carn is here at the top. Or go to Aragon where the Rings of Power were forged. Go to Nan Kurunir, which means, for those of you who don't know it or are interested in knowing it, Nan Kurunir is basically Isengard. So, there you can go, say, to Moria, through Aragon. This is Moria, huge area, very fun to play in. Or, still an Eriador. To zoom out one bit more. Eriador over here, you can go to Moria, we just were there. Or to Rovanion, say, which contains Lothlorien, Mirkwood, Rohan. So, those are parts to go to. And, of course, now to Gondor. Gondor. Gondor is a part where we are almost finished with. This is on Gladden Tripperdown. we are almost finished. You see famous places here, like Do Emerald, which you go to is a beautiful place. The Havens of Belfalas are mentioned a few times in the stories. Pelargir, Minas Tirith, of course. Who doesn't want to discover Minas Tirith? Awesome place. Osgiliath, of course, legendary. And a lot more places around here actually. And we are marching closer and closer towards Mordor. Last update, we are in the middle of making preparations for the final march into the Black Gate, and we are marching to the Black Gate. So we can also see in Mordor already. You see here Mount Doom. We can't get there yet. Barad-dûr, the plateau of Gorgoroth, Norn. So Minas Morgul, of course. Lots of stuff we can't get there yet, but we can go to the edges, I believe. So lots of awesome places, but for now we'll go stay small here in Breland, in the small and cutesy town of Archet, since the last regions I showed you were about level 105, so that's quite a while away. But don't worry, you'll get there in time. This is your map as said. And we don't have any quests currently going on, so I'm going to pick up my first quest here and talk to Celandine Brandybug. See that her ring is a bit glowy-ish, which means it's part of the Hey Brian 09, good to see you. And I see you've changed your name from the Flying Dutchman to Brian 09, so that's awesome. That's good to see you. We're going to talk to Celandine Brandybug.
Thank goodness you're awake. That fellow Umdir seems very ill.
Okay, so we picked our new quest up intro, Strider's Charge. A bit of the story that Umdir looks ill and we need to go and see how he looks. On the right you see your quest and then your rewards. We get 1 silver and 60 copper coins, and these are our possible rewards. We can choose one from some light armor, but we can also wear medium armor, which is better, and heavy armor, which we can't wear as a hunter, so we'll probably choose the leather of this one. The end. Accept. So these are the blue rings I mentioned. Let's go to Umdir. Hi Umdir.
Do not trouble yourself on my account. It is only a chill.
Yeah, Brian, your intro map was different. Basically, you started out as an elf. So your intro map looks like this, probably, or yeah. This will be your intro map as an elf. You start here in Kalandim. Dwarves start over here at Thorin's Gates. And the humans and hobbits start both here in Breland, and the hobbits will hop over after the intro to the Shire and they'll continue playing over here. And the Bjornings they play, now I go to the right place of course. I always need to search for it, where it is. I think they started over here somewhere. Red River maybe? I don't know, somewhere around this area they started, if I am right. So, let's explain why. That explains why. Let's talk to Umdir. You can see that there are other people running around now. So, Umdir.
Do not trouble yourself on my account. It is
With
only a
chill.
chill.
But my throat is a bit, or mouth is a little. English is hard today. Mouth is quite right, so. So you are awake at last. You've earned your rest, for you fought bravely last night. As for myself, I found no peace. Umber, blade of the Black Rider pierced only my shoulder, though not deeply. I'm chilled, but it is no matter. Thank you for your concern, but it is Strider from whom I fear. He's charged with a great task, but he tarries for my sake and for Arch's. Learn why he's torn. You sure shoot as
There
well,
are
but
too
he's
many
deadly
deeds
pale
to be
and
done.
trembles with you.
All pressing, and none of them easy.
I don't wish to leave me this state, and Archer must be warned that the Black Wolves meant me to raid the town, but I should be seeking a different pagans right now. Okay, so I can choose my rewards. First one, you see different stats. It's light armor and has 18 armor and worth 75 coppers. The current one, it says equipped, is 2 armor, so it's a lot better. But the other one is 25 armor, so that's even better, and it's medium armor. And since I'm a hunter, which is a medium class, I always want to wear medium armor when possible, since that's the best choice, basically. So,
Perhaps you can help, my friend. Captain Brackenbrook will not heed my
and
warnings.
to help him by talking to Captain Brackenbrook, let's go talk to Captain Brackenbrook. Yeah, inventory stuffs. Okay, but first we got ourselves a new white scout, so let's equip it. Right click, or if you want, or if you want, drag it onto here. There we go. Check. On the map we see a ring here, and hovering over it learns that this is indeed Captain Brackenbrook. So, hey, here's the fire ring, so that fits. Yeah, Trapper, then I did mention that difference at the beginning when we got our first quest in the intro instance. So, if you want to watch that part where I explain all about the different quest types, about skills a bit, and how to fight and inventory stuff, you have to rewatch the stream later, either on YouTube or here on the Twitch replay. Oh, don't worry, Trevor. Don't worry. You can rewatch it later if you want. But thanks for
I
reminding me.
don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
You say the Black Wolves mean to attack us, but I do not believe it, not without proof. The brigands have always been about they are unruly lot, but not murderous. I'll not be attacking them without good reason. If you must, talk to folks around town and get their opinions. If they are on your side, I'll consider the rangers a warning. See if the people of the town will heed our warning. Let's go this round. You see here 3 quest rings on the map. That's where I need to go.
This is intolerable.
He thinks we're safe. So that's sad. But hey, there are 2 more. Yeah, Brian, you can try, but you probably mean on a European server, but that doesn't make any difference since all the servers are located in America. It's just that people who are on that server are from a specific region or language. Oh, I can do 2 things here. I can browse the shop and I can talk to her about the quest. I'll do the quest
How
first,
can I be of
and we'll
service?
talk shops later. I truly trust the captain. He has always kept us safe, so she won't believe us either. Aw. 1 more to go.
Greetings, friend.
I think the Black Wolves may attack us. Don't be absurd. They harbor no love for us, but they haven't a leader, and they fight more among themselves than they do with outsiders. They couldn't raid a squirrel nest, let alone our town. Okay, they don't believe us, which is a bummer.
Alas for peaceful folk everywhere. It is an enormous task to convince them that evil people with evil intentions will commit evil deeds.
It seems that I cannot leave yet. Umdira needs my help, and I have pressing work to do in Archer to get these people ready for the impending storm. If you help me, perhaps I can leave before noon night. Okay, so basically we've finished 1 quest, killed a couple of people, which all gave us XP. If you look at the XP bar, instead of it being grey, it's almost completely yellow. When it's fully yellow, so when I've got 100 XP points, in this case 90 now, need 10 more, then I will go to the next level. Let's see how much XP I get for this quest.
Before you try to
50,
fight, you must
more
learn
than
what
enough.
skills you may from the trainer.
This thing here and the sound you hear means that I leveled up, and yeah, I got nothing. Sorry. Look to the hunt. So yeah, it used to be that you had to buy your skills when you leveled up from your class trainer, which by this quest I'm currently doing designed to get to know your trainer, in my case hunter trainer, and buy your skills. Nowadays you get your skills automatically when you level, so no need to buy them anymore. You get them automatically and for free. But yeah, still the quest. Training a hunter's penetrating
Would
shot.
you do something for me?
This skill penetrating shot against a training dummy. Let's see this one. Yep, penetrating shot. Hint: hunters need focus to use some of their special shots, and penetrating shot is such a skill. Use your quick focus ability until you have 3 focus points, then use penetrating shot. And I get copper, a bow, and a weapon. Cool. Let's attack a training dummy. Let's select it. Trivia you didn't know. Which trivia you didn't know? I'm curious. Oh yeah, about the hunter. Why you need to buy it? Yeah. So yeah, that works different nowadays. But I remember the time. I sound like an old man one. I remember when I was younger. When I was no. Okay. I don't have a very good old man. But anyway, let's attack him. This one builds 1 focus. See, 1, 2, 3. This symbol appears. I can use it once. So 3 points. Whenever I walk or wait long enough, my focus points will reduce. I can cancel that later, but I'll explain it at level 6 when we have that possibility. So, if I press 3, I can get once. So now attacking 2, the penetrating shot, which was the mission. Whoop. Okay, we did it. Does it count? That's weird. That's very strange. There we go. Yeah, so let's complete this one. Check.
What can I do
I
for
want the
you?
blade. There used to be a time, also fun trivia, where you needed, if you wanted to complete a quest, you basically needed to be out of combat. I think they changed it so you don't have to do that anymore, but we'll see in a second. We're in combat now, and quickly checking, can we turn in this quest as Strider?
Do you feel confident in what you have learned?
And we leveled up again.
Dear, my poor old
So,
friend.
That was
A
very
shadow
fun.
has
You used
crept over him.
to be able only to complete quests and missions out of combat. You can do it in combat as well, which is an improvement, I think. Yeah, they changed it about a year or 2 or 3 ago, I think. 3. Good. I'm there, my poor old friend. Shadow crept over him. Okay, if you know. Okay, we need to get the plant called King's Foil. We know that from the books. King's Foil is a plant that seen by most people as normal herbs that smelled funny and stuff, and that had a refreshing smell about them. But they were actually used as a medicine as well, and we know that Aragorn holds the poison from Frodo's wound when he was stabbed at by the top with King's Foil. So, fun fact. Anyway, I can get these 2 things. I can get both. The green one, the Athelas potions or Athelas essences. They give you extra morale when you're hurt. Yeah, King's Foil is Athelas indeed. So, when you're hurt or in combat and you need to regain morale quickly or else you'll die, you use an Athelas potion. This one gives 100 to 150 morale, but later on in the game, at high levels, you can get way better potions. They change every 5 to 10 levels. You can get better potions. Same goes for power potions called Calibrant Salves or Essences, whatever. So, therefore, power. Steps. Ask Brackenbrook.
I don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
The nice leafy plant that grows around Brown's Folly, ruins out of here. Help yourself too much as you'd like. We have no use for it. And I can help Kelder Cobb, his most trusted soldier. So let's go outside. Why am I going outside? Easy. This ring with a little marker, arrow pointy thing, basically means that's the way my quest is. Yeah, located. Oh, quick question for all you Americans. Did you switch times already to daylight savings time, winter time, or however you call it? Did you do that already, or do you still need to do that? That's kind of important for when I need to end the stream.
Well, well, if it isn't the rumor monger.
See for yourself, there aren't no brigands causing problems. It's the wolf that threatened us lately. Some seem to have gathered around Brown's Folly, especially around the top of the ruins. Breckenbrook sent you to assist me, and assist me you should. You did switch times. Okay, so that means I have a bit more time. Good. Oh, Saturday. Oh, past. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was past Saturday or next one, so I checked. Because otherwise, the next one playing here would be up in 20 minutes. I have a bit more time. I would like you to look into this wolf problem we are having. Defeat wolves 0 out of 4 and search the top Brown's Folly for the source of the wolf. Okay, let's see. I've got a wolf here. And by the way, we got a new skill when we reach level 3. This is a trap. Basically, what a hunter has traps. You can lay them down and your enemies walk into that and they do, for example, they can do damage, they can root them. A whole lot of different stuff can happen with traps, depending on which trap you're using. We currently only have this trap which does quite a bit of damage and roots them. But no need to root since they are in death when they get in. Oh, there you go, bye bye. More wolves. Fun fact, if you want to search enemies around you, press tab and select the closest one. Tab, it cycles to the next. Only this one is going to edge. Bullet wolf as well. Mob. Eat the wolf 3 out of 4. So only one more to go. Now we need to search at top Brown's Folly and find Kingsfoil leaves. Now I know that this is Brown's Folly. If you don't know that, press your M key again and you get your map. See Brown's Folly over here. And you also see something else that wasn't there before. We didn't have any quest then, and that's this. If it's such big colored things, it's the area you need to be in for the quest. If it's just a ring, you need to be at that very specific point. Sometimes it's not completely accurate and you need to be a bit more to the left or right, top, but usually around that point. This quest, I hover over it, remember the old kings to see things lighting up and going bright and less bright. Pay attention to where you have to be. So if you don't know where to go, click on your map, open your map and self. I've done these quests so often so that I know where to go, but if you haven't done them yet, that's the Kingsfoil plan. You will all be asked to collect certain items for your travel. Most of the items will be stored in quest log. So yeah, read stuff if you want. More Kingsfoil, yay! 2 out of 4. Wolf. Dead wolf. And another Kingsfoil plant. Okay, 4 out of 4. We've got all the wolves. Now I only need to search the top of the Brown's Folly for the source of these wolves. Now, I'm still going up, so going to the top. There's a strange banner at the stairs here. Okay, well I probably need to do that. And yeah, let's use it. Right click it again. Wolf Master approaches. You must defeat him. Okay, so set a trap. Helicop told me you'll be paying me a visit. Helicop is a traitor. I defeated Wolf Master since it was an insta kill. So, yeah. Not too hard here. Ouch. Yeah, that can happen if you jump from too great heights. You can get your leg broken. It goes, depending on how deep you fall, of course, from 6 to 12 to 18, 30 to 45 seconds to a minute, depending on how steep the fall was. And after that, well, you'll die. So don't think when you are atop of a high and very high mountain that you can jump down to the ground, because you won't survive it. Let's be real here. So yeah. Right, you can see here some pop-ups. This bag is your loot bag. If you kill enemies, stuff gets placed in your loot bag. This is just vendor trap. If it says trophies can be sold to vendors for coin, you can sell it. It's not worth much. You can use it for tasks sometimes, but yeah, that's the only thing you can use for get coin, which I do 99. Oh, oops! I need to get back. I've been too far. I need to talk to Calicop. Why he set us up to be ambushed? We want to know.
Impossible! A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master?
Oh, I would kill myself if this fool Dirk Mudbreak wasn't watching. No matter, I do not fear exposure. Brackenbrook will never believe you. He thinks I've served him loyally since I was but a lad. The old fool. Tell Brackenbrook whatever you like, but Arch will fall and I'll make out with more gold than you can fathom. You will die with the rest if you do not make yourself scarce before tonight. Okay. Oh wow, someone here in full chat of the game is advertising for a World of Warcraft dailies. How desperate must you be get for your raid or group in another game? Bad. Let's talk to Strider. A fun thing, if you see a little B checkmark thing before your quest, it means it's done and you can turn it in. You don't have to do anything else except
Calder Cobb is a
collecting
traitor.
reward.
Danger has found you earlier than I predicted.
Sounds like Calicorp even had it in before you've even arrived. How did I know if you was at his post, and how did that Blackwell know you were coming? Thank you for the rescue to deliver the king's foil. I'll think upon this riddle while I prepare a soul for
I cannot decide which is more dangerous right now. Calder Cobb's treachery, or the ignorance of Captain Brackenbrook.
Calicorp is indeed his best soldier. I know Brackenbrook will. He tried to have you ambushed by a Black Wolf. I did some asking around while you were gone, and there is a Black Wolf brigade in the stocks across the lane from here. He's being held for highway robbery. You should question him about Calicorp. Okay, except now he's over here. It's a map here. Otto the Brigand.
Oi! You there! Let me go! Calder Cobb can vouch for me!
I'm innocent at that. This idiot jailer won't beat me. Otto quiets down and should tell him you know of Calicorp's treachery. So you think you know the plan? Don't be smug, it's too late. By now, the gears of war be turning down in the south, and quick. Soon I'll be free. Turn down the south and quick. Soon I'll be free and you'll be the one in shackles. Worse. Talk to the jailer about his words. Okay?
How can I be of service?
It's good to make your acquaintance. I noticed you were questioning. Although doesn't mean that his mutterings have been truthful. Yes, I do believe what you've come to art. Well, it is unprecedented, but all signs are showing that the Black Holes mean attackers. How is it that they have the means? Brackenbrook does not believe you. You might tell him that I do, for whatever it's worth. Okay. Edux Zone asks, what's the best race to start? Quite frankly, it doesn't matter too much. The only important thing you should reconcile is that some classes can't be played by certain races. So I'd say pick the class that you want, and then see which races are available for that class, and then pick the one you enjoy most. There are small boosts or debuffs attached to some races, but they make a bit of a difference in the first 10-15 levels. But if you play, say, for like an hour, 90 minutes maybe, you can reach level 15 if you a little bit what you're doing. So it won't matter much very soon, but it's fun for beginners. So pick your class that you want to do, and then read the tooltips that belong to the races and pick a race. That's it. And I usually pick my races for lore purposes. For example, my burglars are always hobbits. I love them to hobbits. My guardians are usually dwarves, since I love the sturdy look that they have, and basically those kind of things. Very tired all over a sudden. That's very weird. Sorry. Talk to Captain Brackenbrook. All you need. Check Captain Brackenbrook.
How can you say this? Calder Cobb has been loyal to me since he was a boy.
I want this one. Finish now.
I
Hey, level up.
suppose it would be wise to investigate your claim.
Speak truth as prisoner, so we should investigate. Okay, we're going to investigate. And we got 2 new skills when we leveled up. So, which are they? A stance, that's not a skill, but basically it's what you are focusing on. And this is the only stance we have, so it's whipped and used. It's a toggle skill, so I select this and it's always on. Until I select another stance, which I don't have yet, and that one is on with the buffs and debuffs that belong to it. Hey, Maiden of Rohan, good to see you and welcome. I also got the barbed arrow. So far with damage we've seen that you fire skill, it does damage, and that's it basically. This one also does something called damage over time, or for short, DOT, damage over time. So it does some instant damage, 12 to 15, and then you can see a little bit below over here, so 5 common damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds, so that's additional, so that's fun. And 2 more quests, so
Dear looks so changed since
collect
last
bilberries for his medicinal, and
Hey, you there! I'm hungry.
hungry, collect boar meat for him. Okay, why not? Let's run and find ourselves some boar meat, some bilberries, and talk to Kels Pergley in the south. Why not? Oh yeah. I'm beyond. Grizz on in 10 minutes. I haven't seen Grizzly yet. And you switch times again to daylight saving time, right? So that should mean that Grizzly is on in about say 70 minutes, so 1 hour and 10 minutes. I think that would be his usual time, server time wise. So I suspect that's the case now as well. Okay, so on the map you see red dots. Red dots are enemies that can and probably will attack you and spot you. See, I walk by the Blackwood Spy, and oh no, he sees me and attacks me. Stupid mistakes, since now he's dead. So yeah, let me know if Chris is really on 10 minutes, so in which case I would stop. But if you say so, I'll believe it and I'll end this soon. Hey. Blackwood Spy, I don't want that. I want the piglets. Hey Shoemaker, good to see you, and how are you doing today? The spot here is the barbed arrow and the damage that it does. So every debuff or effect that you put on your enemy or yourself, you can see below here. I've got all the piglets I need, but I can kill this one just for funsies. Check. Jump. There we go. Now Spriggly.
A stranger, eh? You're the best thing that's happened to us all day. Our best hope is to get help from Combe, our neighbours.
Okay.
They will not let our Chet fall to brigands.
Oh, and he's a quest as well. Oh, well, we
Why
can
take a
get
moment
a
to
lot
be
of
tiny?
weapons. That's fun. Hey, Wannabeard, good to see you. How are you today? Could a good look for his friends? Yes, I could. So go to Combe first and plead for aid. The gate to Combe is just behind slash below this hill. There is the gate of Combe. Go to the gate. Uh-oh, it looks like the gate is barricaded by a lot of black walls. That ain't good. See what I want. The only gate's blocked artisans. Oh no, you want people to come to help you. You're afraid of the black walls, are you? Well, I'm not. I'd attack you if I could. Come on. Please open the map and let's see North Ithilien new area. Yeah, I showed it a bit ago. But right now that's Gondor. Here. This is the new area, North Ithilien with Ger Andros yet again. Air Camp, Cirith Negan, all kinds of stuff. Crossroads and so ready able mortar already. See, there we go. Hi mortar. Okay, let's return to Chaos Pregley with the new. Yeah, we can already see the map of Mordor. That's quite fun and exciting as well. I'm not sure if it will be an expansion, but there has been talk about it being an expansion. Maybe a quest pack, but I wouldn't be surprised if it would be a quest pack. I can't show the region in LOTRO store since I have already bought it. Sorry, so that since I can't physically show you anything. So you have to do that for yourself, I'm afraid. I wanted to, but I can't.
This cannot be. I must write to Brackenbrook at once.
Bad news. Captain must be informed of what's going on at once. Okay, so I need to go back to the captain over here. We also have some stuff that needs to be there, so I'll go here first. Search for Walt Wheatley, Bill Hayspear, and Thornton Woodley. Also collect the bilberries. Oh, questioning who's this? Thornton Woodley. It looks dead to me. Hey, a bilberry bush. Bilberry, whatever. Yay. So dead. That's a bummer. So, Lord Xabu, have you heard anything from Chris yet? Since he mentioned that he was going to be on in 10 minutes. which is 3 minutes from now. 3 minutes from now. So if you have any confirmation that he is going to be on very soon, please let me know ASAP so I can exit this stuff. Looks like a game out of the 80s. Well, actually the graphics are quite good, but I've turned them down a lot since my graphics card is doing really weird recently. So now they are at low, very low. What is very low? You can set them to higher, so that will look better. Oh, by the way, I fixed my graphics card. Oh, runs not very smooth. Could be a lot worse. Ultra high. I hope don't blow it up now. Yeah. Yes, the normal time is in about an hour. Thought so. Oh, I get attacked. Oh, this runs smoother than I thought. Oh, I could try it on this, and if it lags too much, I'll stop it. But this is it in high settings, so quite a bit better. This ultra high even. That my graphics card is doing better again. Used to be able that I was walking. That kind of stuff. So that's very annoying when you're trying to fight. But seems to be able to handle this so far. So I'll stick for now. We don't need to get in here. I found him. So let's go back to the farm again, shall we, and see what's going to happen there. No one aboard. We don't know anything about it. We know that Mordor is coming, but we just got North Ithilien. So no word yet about quest spec or expansion, and definitely nothing about how much turbine point costs. So we can't tell yet. Sorry. Yeah, but thanks, Fatidros. I was thinking it was he was going to play in an hour, but someone said it was 10 minutes, so I was a bit confused. That okay. Frame. I'm not VIP now, but I've been, so I can get this fancy frame, which is cool. Dr. Will Whitley.
What can I do for you?
No, that he lost all his friends, father, and stuff. But I can choose a weapon, so I'm happy. Yay, weapon! Oh, and I need to equip my stuff. Remember I told you in the beginning? Yeah, is everyone confused? I think. Yeah. Last week we had troubles with it as well, since we as Europeans changed time already and you didn't. So suddenly he was an hour earlier than I thought. So I do. Anyway, I said to you guys, always equip your stuff when you get it, and as you can see, I did not do that. So let's equip all the stuffs. This sword over here. This one over there. And my potions over here. You know what? I'm going to put all my cosmetic stuff that I don't need right now in here, so to make it a bit more clear that I know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, that's better. Good. Yeah, we need to get back to the town, so let's do it. Don't worry. Ask as many questions as you want, Walnut. Basically, that's where the stream is for, where I explain all the stuff that's happening. Kinds of stuffs. Go to the file settings. Did they let people disable the atmosphere details completely? I don't know. You can do stuff here. Object draw distance, material, atmospheric. No, you can only set it to low atmospherics. There you go. That's good. Arch hit. Else? Definitely not. Vancouver. A burglar. Ah. Cool. Yeah, the thrill distance is it. I could set lower, see if get it there. Yeah, I'm going to make some, I'm not going to set the general one to, that's a bit much for my PC, but I can set it to a high. That should go a lot smoother.
This will do
Hey,
nicely.
you brought me
It
pork,
gives me something
or
to munch
bacon,
on for a bit,
perhaps
at
sausage.
least.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I can make a little of each. Gonna level up! Yay!
Lovely. This is sure to cheer on dear right up.
I bet it didn't fix relax though. That too. Well, they did fix leg stuff, but they aren't there yet. Well done, you found more than enough for a good strong tea. This is sure to cheer Dear right up. Oh, okay, let's see.
This tea will help dear feel better.
Okay,
I
let's-
just know it.
Okay, let's give to Dear.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
But still, currently did I enjoy the tea, please do not let her know that her kindness was wasted on me. Okay, only pretends to drink the tea, he looks paler than.
Did my tea perk him up? I knew it would.
Oh, good. And a letter.
What have I done?
Yep, you've been a fool. It's got a damage buff as well. Yep. Let's see. I'm going for the trousers since they've a lot more armor.
You cannot fathom.
Record
just
book's
how
hopeless.
wrong
You should
I
ask
have been.
Strider what to do. Okay. Check. Quickly. Whipping stuffs again. Where are you, Strider?
Do not
Here you are.
despair. You have done well.
Ask the exiled hunter into Archer's aid. Go to the exiled hunter. Where is he? He is here at the hunting lodge. Okay, let's go there. Ooh, alert. Title awarded. So there's a thing that's called titles. You can get a title. I already have a few, but that's because of past stuff that I got. So you will have this one or another one, depending on which beginner's race area you chose. And at level 5 you get the wary. But I don't want that one. I like my hero of the small folk. It's the time for Extra Life, a charity event where I got this code. Lots of charity stuff was happening here as well on the channel. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm now wearing the hero of the small folk title. Because why won't I? Why shouldn't I? Game ran like a pig. Well, it definitely doesn't have to run. I know a lot of people who run smooth for. Now it's not running too smooth for me since my graphics card is totally messed up for whatever reason. It automatically selects the standard Intel crappy card thing instead of my AMD graphics card. So I need to figure that out one day, but don't have the time for it right now. So, Dom Brackenbrook. Yeah, another Brackenbrook. So the exiled hunter, son of Captain Brackenbrook.
I presume you're here to bring me ill news from
It's
town.
dark. Come get out with it. I desire to hear what you have to tell. I don't want to shoulder pets.
Calder Kalber shown his true colours at last.
I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. Okay, you will come to Archer's aid. Yeah, okay. I should cover their plan for the attack. That. Let's go around. Even i7 and GTX users complain about game. Yeah, I run on a nice i7 processor as well, but partially it's on my side, partially it's on their side, because I need to cross the Atlantic Ocean with the transatlantic lag and latency that comes from it. So yeah, that's the thing that we European players have to face. Hey, this can play an awesome game, so I don't care. Playable for me most of the time. No, it's always playable. Sometimes just a bit better. Maybe it's no problem now. Maybe, I don't know. I've had problems in the past. So, might be. You know what? I've got some stuff to do, so I'll finish this quest. Get myself the stuff I need and turn it in. Then I'll quit it for now. Unless I get an extra level, then I need to play some stuff. Oh yeah, before I forget it, tomorrow will be downtime for update 19.1. The time will be 8 AM to 12 PM, so 8 AM to noon, LOTRO server time, which is -5 GMT. So I will get update 19.1. The release notes will be on the forums today, as always, of course. So that's happening tomorrow. 8 AM to noon. That's like 2 PM to 6 PM my time. Could be worse. I'm on school for 95% of the time, so. Bye bye. Okay, I've got the plans and first stuff. Graphics engine bugs fixed first. It's amazing they haven't. They are actually continuing to upgrade graphics and stuff continuously. A lot of frills they've added recently, lots of other stuff. So the graphics are definitely getting better. But it's a 7-year-old game, and the way it's weirdly, as far as I've weirdly integrated the whole graphics engine with stuff. So getting a new graphics engine would take so incredibly much time, and it would be basically a time and money sinkhole, I believe. I don't agree with you on that, Walnut. Yes, they are going to Mordor, and yes, we're going to get Mordor. It will be awesome, and of course they try to sell as much as possible. It's a company, of course. We are the gamers and the users, but Turbine is a company that needs to make profit and earn money. But there's definitely no way game is going to be shut down soon. It's actually growing a lot. You can see it on Twitch, you can see it in game that it's growing. But also in 2017 we have the LOTRO license for Lord of the Rings Online is expiring, for Lord of the Rings expiring, and Cordovan has said that it won't be any issue whatsoever. They have it every so often that happens, and they have never had any trouble renewing it, and they won't have it this year, he said. So there is no reason why LOTRO should be shut down.
Good work, my friend.
Okay, I can get 4 items, 3 helmets or hats, a light, medium, heavy, and a box. I can select a medium armor piece with might. So if I look at this medium armor, I have 8 armor and no might, so I want that one. Gives me some extra stats.
I believe there is hope for us yet.
And I also know.
We only need a strategy.
Okay, select a piece of armor. But this helmet is 14 armor. So it's actually quite a bit. It's better than the other medium helmet, which has only 8 armor. So just a little trick. Wop, wop. Okay. Talk to Alice Spiderbane about the Old East Path. Okay, I didn't level up, so for today, this will be the end of it. This is a fun quest. You don't get any rewards, but it's very fun to watch, and we'll refer back to this one later in the game. I won't do it now, maybe I'll do it next time. I'll park him right here, in front of the hunter, and I'll quickly recap what we've done today. We started in the first instance intro. We talked about what are quests, how do I attack, how do I whip stuff, what is my inventory and how can I manage it a little bit. What is moral, what's power we've talked about. I quickly made a quick round around the UI thing again. I showed part of the character panel about where you can put your armor, your weapons and special items, jewelry stuff, and also explained about your loot system right here, stuff you can get, loot, and if you can sell them at vendors. We looked at the map, what it is, what is on, but we looked at the map, how to zoom in, zoom out, look at different things, find your way around with quests, guide, arrows, things, quest focus, how to attack, I already said that, and yeah, we made a beginning with this character, and we basically are finding our way around Archet and having fun with that. So that's the most important thing right now. The next time we'll continue with this character at least. I'll explain then probably about traits. You get to see. Oh, I can't show you yet. You get to see the trait panel, which is a panel that will be unlocked at level 6. So only 50 more XP there. That's not the easiest to understand if you look at it for the first time, but it makes a lot of sense. It's quite logical. So I'll explain that about that, and a few more things hunter related, some basic stuff that's related to the traits, virtues, that kind of stuff. Then I'm not quite sure yet. I'm either going to continue with this character for a bit and explain some stuff. Probably I'll show you around some of the screens here, say this or this, and explain what it is. And I might switch then to a bit higher level character so I can show you other things, but that's for the next time. For now, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great evening, great weekend for all those Americans. Good luck with the elections. Make sure to vote. It's a right to have. Make use of it because lots of people don't. I don't live in the States, but I think it's important to vote. So vote tonight or today or whatever. And yeah, whatever happens, whoever wins election stuff, it may go down smooth and all, it might get rough outside, so make sure to stay safe as always, of course. Enjoy yourself and don't forget to relax a bit. Real life's good, but also good to relax from time to time. Play a bit of LOTRO. You can watch this stream if you missed the beginning or if you missed the last part. And my previous ones actually. You can all watch them back here at which way you are looking right now, or on the YouTube channel, the Lord of the Rings Online. So, having said that, don't forget to follow the channel. I stream here along with a crap ton of other people, a lot. Grizzly Wooking is going live in about 45 minutes. So yeah, make sure to toss him a follow, toss me a follow on my own channel, twitch.tv/David Rutgers. And yeah, that's it for now, basically. Enjoy your evening, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.